Alright, Gatorfingerboard. Got some new molds, and if you saw the earlier video, it showed all 4 of my molds, but now I'm going to go individually on my molds so you guys know what each of them are like, okay? This is the 1735 H series, okay? And what that means is that it's 35-degree kicks, which is I call high to super high, and it's the 17 series, of course, is all concave. There's no flat spots in there. It's all concave. See? You want to see? It's all concave. And see how smooth that mold is? It's very smooth. So, and you know, you get no bubbles in my molds because you know, the way I mix them, the way I degas them, and do all that kind of stuff to them. So I do a lot of stuff to them that probably a lot of people don't do. And it has my design, my arm design, my arm and groove design, which I've shown in my videos how tough they are, and it's really, really tough. See that? Really tough. But anyhow, you look at it. That's what the mold looks like. And those glue holes, we know the glue holes. I make them extra big, so you have more room in there for your wood to hang over. And so you can pry it if it accidentally you glue it together. You can pry it with a screwdriver. Pretty easy, just like that. You just move it like that and it pops right open. If you saw the other videos, I've glued these molds together with lots of different kinds of glues, and all I did was this and it pops right apart. So this is a very tough mold. The urethane I use is very tough, and I like the colors I do too. Not that that matters, but I just like it. So anyways, this is the mold. These are the 2 halves, and this is it's 35, so that means 1735. So 35 means the degrees angle of the kick, okay? And let's see, let's do this. So the concave, you see that? Let's see. I don't know if you can see that or not, but anyway, the concave is high concave. You know, medium to high. It looks pretty high though. I mean, it looks pretty deep. So anyhow, so I say high concave, and the kicks. Look at those guys, 35-degree kicks. You want high kicks? These are high kicks. It's the first board I made too. This is the first board I made on that one, and it looks it's really nice. I like it. So anyhow, that's the 1235. Okay, now 1235 too. You can take a 5-inch piece of veneer and stick it in there, no problem. Is that awesome? That's a regular sized piece of veneer. Before, you know, my other ones I had shorter pieces, so you had to make shorter decks. Now you can make as big as decks as you could do with the regular, my first molds, which is awesome. So the whole idea, let's go over it. Let's go ahead and make one. I mean, just demonstrate one. Okay, so you take your mold, take your long grain, cross grain, long grain. You guys all know what that means, right? Long grain means the grain's going the long ways. Cross grain means it's going crossways. It's kind of hard to see it go this way, and you can tell when you bend it. That's crossways. And then long grain you can't bend that way. It's harder, but you can bend it this way. Okay. So anyways, and I went over that too. So if you need to know anything about veneer, just go to my wood veneer video. It'll tell you. Okay. So anyways, we go long, short, and long. Okay. So you put these guys together. And this veneer is 5 inches long, okay? It obviously can be a little longer because the molds, I got a little longer room in there. See, I made it big, so I mean, they are a lot bigger than my other molds. My other molds, I think they were only like, shoot, I don't know. I think they were about 4.5 to 5 inches maybe. But this guy's 6 inches long. 6 inches long. It's huge. So anyways, you put your wood in there, then you take your little fingers, line them up. Here, it's easier to do it right here. Put them in there, and once the little grooves line up, you push down, hold it, make sure it's all straight. Take your C-clamps, put your C-clamps on them, tighten it up a little bit, get your other C-clamp, put it in the middle, and tighten it up. That's it. You tighten it up until you just tighten it as tight as you want. And then you get your board going. That's how you do it. Okay? Oh, and you have to put glue on them and all that stuff. I'm just trying to show you how it works, okay? Now, I'm still a believer. I mean, I like that they line up and everything and you're going to get it, but once in a while you're going to have the wood be crooked like that, and you'll still get the board out, because you know how I tell you to take a pencil mark as soon as you glue it together. Take a pencil mark and outline, and that'll give you a straight board, okay, if this happens. Okay, but if you have the GF20 fixture, you just take that guy, put the wood in there, take your mold, line it up, and I think it's actually easier too, because the mold actually is lined up too, you know. So anyways, you put it in there, clamp it down, just hold it, get your clamps, clamp it down, and this way you know everything's lined up. And then you know what, it's faster and there's not too much thinking or trying to line things up, you know, because you start lining things up and things go haywire, but you still got a lot of time because you're dealing with the, I use wood glue. If you're using epoxy and you're timing yourself, well then, yeah, you still have a lot of time, but still. So anyways, you line it up and you get it all lined up, and that's it. That's all you got. Okay? So that's how you use this, and basically it was just to show you that I have a new mold coming out, or new molds coming out, and this is a super high kick, or a high to super high, not a totally high kick, because I think the super high kick is going to be a 40-degree one. This is 35. Okay? So go check them out, and thanks.